This billionaire accidentally crashed his plane and came to Kunlun, China, but was saved by the mountain monks who not only trained him harshly but also taught him the long-lost iron fist. After many years, he finally returned to China in rags. Looking at the skyscrapers in front of him, he told the passersby that this was his own building. The passerby looks at him with disdain and tells him that he should sell the building and buy himself some shoes. Danny walks into the building and tries to talk to the owner about his return, but the security guards just ask him to leave. But they didn't know that Danny had learned Kung Fu in China. He took care of all the security guards and shut them out in 2 easy moves. After breaking into the CEO's office, Danny realized that he didn't know anyone there, and the person he was looking for was the father of the cousin in front of him. The cousin in front of him tells him that her father died of cancer 12 years ago. He quickly identifies himself as Danny, but the cousin told him Danny died in a plane crash 15 years ago. The security guards from downstairs came after him and they took Danny away from the company where he didn't belong. Undeterred, he went back to the villa where he'd lived before. Hidden in the door frame of the key cannot open the door lock, but Danny easily leaped unarmed, climbing the wall directly into the villa. Looking at the photo in front of him, he realized that it had become his cousin Joey's house. The next day, he stopped Joey at the door and desperately wanted to prove to her that he was his childhood friend and told her some stories about when they were kids. But Joey says the information is available on the internet and plans to call the police to arrest him. But then her cousin's driver arrived and Danny didn't want any trouble, so she stepped back and left. Joey was amazed to see Danny unharmed. Danny then went to the park to do Tai Chi and a girl who passed by thought he was a beggar and threw him a few bucks. Danny saw this and hurriedly went after the girl to tell her that he was not a beggar and saw that the girl was distributing leaflets. Looking at the name on it, he deduced that it was a Chinese girl, so he wanted to apply for a job. But the girl turned him down because his Chinese was too difficult to understand. On the other hand, Joey told his brother Ward about meeting Danny in front of his house this morning and thought it might be the real Danny. But Ward thinks it's a competitor's trick because they're expanding into China right now. If there was a 51% shareholder, it would be very bad for their takeover plans. At night, Ward was heading home when an unexpected visitor walked into the car.